Today, Kevin and Andrew are going to do a blind taste test between Bourbon Balls. This is going to be a battle of the Bourbon Balls. We are in Kentucky. Bourbon Balls. Bourbon is very popular. Bourbon Balls are very popular. And so we're going to be comparing Bourbon Balls. We have Woodford Reserve, Maker's Mark, Buffalo Trace, Ruth Hunt, Evan Williams, and lastly, Rebecca Ruth. And so I'm going to open each box and I'll tell you how much they cost, and we'll take a look at them up close. I figured you'd like to see them up close before we let them try them blind. So the Woodford Reserve, for a 4.5 ounce box, this was $11.99, and this was bought at Liquor Barn. It says 3 pieces are 220 calories, and so you open them up. So you get a little pamphlet that talks about Woodford Reserve bourbon chocolates. And then you get the padding here. And so here are your Bourbon Balls. So for $11.99, you get 9 Bourbon Balls. And each one is topped with a pecan. That's how they look up close. So now we will move on to the Maker's Mark. The Maker's Mark Bourbon Balls were $22.99 for an 8 ounce box. They do not have calories on the box. They do have ingredients, but not the calories. The box is very easy to open, and this is how they look. So you get 16 of their Bourbon Balls. And each one, once again, is topped with a pecan, which is traditional. You don't have to top it with a pecan, but we always top ours with a pecan when Kevin's making them. These are from Buffalo Trace. And the Buffalo Trace were $17.99 for an 8 ounce box. And once again, you have 16 topped with a pecan. Very nice and neat. Now we have the Ruth Hunt candies. The Ruth Hunt were the only ones not purchased at Liquor Barn. All the other ones were purchased at Liquor Barn. The Ruth Hunt were actually purchased at the Kentucky Horse Park. And so they were $21.19 for an 8 ounce box. And you get a little pamphlet on the inside. And here are your Bourbon Balls. Another 16. And you do get pecans. I do notice that some of them are broken here and there. You do get some half pecans. Some of them are not perfect pecans, where it seems like the other ones we've looked at have been prettier. The Evan Williams, this is a big box. So the Evan Williams were $28.99, and yes, they were $28.99, but it's also a 16 ounce box, so you're getting a huge box here. So let's look at these. These look great. Only one's turned. There we go. So there are, I believe, 32 Bourbon Balls in here. And then lastly, we have the Rebecca Ruth. The Rebecca Ruth were $16.99, and that is for a 7 ounce box. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. Those are beautiful. So this is the only one that is not topped with a pecan. So you get 15, and we'll just see. I'm not going to tell them that this one doesn't have a pecan. I'm just going to give it to them and let them decide what they think. So this is the order that we're going to be going in, and I will try to put something up on the screen so that you can actually see the names of each one as they're trying it. We're going to do Rebecca Ruth, Ruth Hunt, Evan Williams, Woodford Reserve, Buffalo Trace, and then Maker's Mark. So that's the order we're going to go in. I decided to do the Rebecca Ruth first because it's the only one without a pecan, and so we'll see what they say. But that's the order we're going to go in, and so when we come back, you're going to see them try them. Hold your hand out, and I'll give you number 1. Andrew, hold your hand out.
I'm making sure my glasses don't fall.
Okay, number 1.
What's this thing on top of it?
You just have to try it.
Oh, sugar.
And then Daddy's taking a drink.
That one is quite enjoyable.
And then let me know when you're ready for number 2. Okay, Daddy's holding his hand up for his second one, and here's your second one. Number 2.
See, I don't like the pecan, so.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for number 3?
No.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Okay, number 3.
You
Andrew,
knocked the pecan off.
Yes.
he's been knocking everything, yeah.
I don't eat pecan.
So you
You
all
should have
don't,
eaten the first one though, like a sugar crystal.
you all don't want to comment on the flavors or anything yet because you don't want to say anything. Andrew got a little choked.
Don't choke on it.
Okay. Are there big differences in them so
Yes.
far? Okay. So tell me when you're ready for number 4.
They are.
There's 6.
Right.
6.
Yes, this is number 4. Daddy's got his hand out. Andrew's got his hand out. That's number 4.
This one feels bigger.
It feels smaller, but it with a bigger nut. I can keep pretty good track of which ones were on point, which ones weren't.
And I've got number 5 for you when you're ready. Okay, here we go.
I already know which one was the best.
Number 5.
Yeah, yeah. We'll agree.
I would hope so.
I would hope to God we agree.
Okay, and then you're going to have one more.
I know which one was the worst too.
Okay, well this will be fun because you all truly have no idea. When you're ready for the last one, Daddy's only eating half of it. I've got the last one here. Andrew has dead pecans on the table. Okay, last one. Here you go.
I don't even know what kind of mess I've made.
Daddy's is just now getting ready to put his in his mouth, and Andrew hasn't put his in his mouth yet.
Too
Okay, last one.
This is the last one, right?
That's the last one. Andrew just put it this way. Don't. I don't
Hold
want
on.
you to. Yeah, because I want to ask you some questions. You have 1 to 6, and I want you to hold up your finger of the one that was your favorite. Okay. Okay. Hold up the finger of the one that you hated the most. Okay.
Hands down.
Okay.
It's nasty.
It's this one or this one.
Which one is there one that you think is the same one that was your favorite, the one that you think has the strongest bourbon? Or is that not necessary?
Yeah, I think-
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, you can take your mask off.
Well,
I would like to. I bet you I can tell you which ones were the liquor people and which ones weren't.
I thought
okay.
1, 3, and 6.
1, 3, and 6 had the
had the
most.
strongest alcohol.
Yes, had the strongest alcohol was 1, 3, and 6.
1, 3.
5 would be closely behind that, and then 2 and 4 were like
2 and 4 were literally like sugar
2.
candy.
2 was shit, right? Thank you.
Which one did you pick as your favorite?
Number 1.
That me too.
You both picked number 1.
Did you say number 2 was the worst?
No, I picked number 3 as the worst because it had a really woodsy flavor, but it had the most alcohol.
Number 1 had the most alcohol.
So number 1, you both said, oh, Andrew, what do you want to do this? Which ones do you think
Number
are,
1 was Woodford.
You think number 1
I bet
was
you it was
Woodford?
Maker's Mark. Neither one of us.
Neither one
And it
of
was
us
Evan
got it
Williams.
right. Number 1 is one my favorite candy place, Rebecca Ruth.
Oh wow.
Rebecca Ruth
Who was number 2
is
then?
located in Frankfurt.
Yeah, I would have sworn 2 and 3 and 2 and 4 would have been the candy place.
Would have been the Ruth people.
And I would like for you to look at the differences in the boxes. So Rebecca Ruth, she's the only
Yeah, it had candy
one.
on it. That's what I thought.
She's the only one
I
that
thought it was
used
a pecan.
that used candy.
Yeah, one was a little sugar candy.
I thought they were all pecans.
Number 2 was Ruth Hunt.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
now that makes sense.
And I was the least impressed with their pecans because look at the pecans. They
Yeah,
use like pieces and parts. And
Yeah, 2 was
Imagine having to
who
be-
was 4?
Number 3 was Evan Williams.
Yeah, it was that
It wasn't bad.
it was very woodsy, very rough.
Number 4 was
my second worst.
Woodford Reserve.
Second worst to me. Was
Wow.
Woodford Reserve.
It didn't have much flavor. It was just
No,
like
two.
sugar.
These 2 did not have much flavor,
Number
like sugar
5
candy.
was Buffalo Trace.
and that one was okay.
Yeah,
And
it
that
was
The
being-
last one was thick.
Number 6 was Maker's Mark.
yeah, Maker's Mark had a lot of alcohol flavor.
But you can tell the quality in these. Let me scoot this back so we can see them all. Yeah.
Of course, she made us try her favorite one first, and it was the highest.
You know why I made you try it first? Because it's the only one that doesn't have
You
pecan.
could feel the liquid in these 4. You could not. There was these
liquid.
were you could actually. It was more liquid.
Yeah.
These were thick.
They were like sugar candy.
Yeah,
Like
these
a-
2 were thick.
I really, really like Rebecca Ruth. We've taken a factory tour. We've done a video.
It had the best, smoothest alcohol flavor of all of them. And then I think
I was
the
because I
3
tasted it. I was like, "Damn, it's gonna be hard." Because that first one was.
I know.
And then we come to the second one. It was like, "Well, this
Really?
is garbage."
3 and 5 had a really strong alcohol flavor. They were just kind of more rough and woodsy and.
But then 6 brought it back home.
Yeah. Well, and 6 and 5 and 6 were kind of.
So we have actually, to represent Kentucky, we have actually mailed Ruth Hunt to people. I need to stop doing that. I need
With
to
this?
start. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I need
it's
to
already in it.
to represent Kentucky. I need to start buying Rebecca Ruth.
Yes.
But
Rebecca
it's
Ruth
harder to
or-
find.
Or the third one, or the 5th and 6th one, for that matter. Any of those.
The third one was Evan Williams.
Yeah, that probably.
So you thought Evan Williams was
it had a strong bourbon flavor.
okay.
And 5 and 6 had a strong bourbon flavor.
Okay. So overall, though, that shocks me.
But that tells you which one's.
But we
not
both
strong.
picked number 1 though.
Both picked number
Very,
one.
very good.
Yeah, so if you can order if you're watching this video and you can order online, you need to order from Rebecca Ruth.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, the Rebecca Ruth one had more of what we have at home.
Oh, our homemade.
Yeah, homemade ones.
Yeah, and if anybody's interested, Kevin has a recipe on YouTube
Super
for
easy.
the homemade. So we hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.